Welcome to Broke Dan, people. This week we're pressure washing this house, putting on some roof trusses, and organizing our office, and much more.
Stick around, hope you enjoy.
So we start off by washing this crusty house over here. First, we do the soffit. You're supposed to wash this at a lower setting so you're not shooting water in the attic. And look at that slow-mo, people. That's right, we do slow-mo these days. And quick tip, people, don't pressure wash in 40-degree weather. I got icicles on my nips.
Look at this pile of crap. Look at that cable management. This office needs an overhaul. I mean, look at this. Look at this. What is this? There's a hole in the ceiling. There's a sock right here. It's actually a hat. We're gonna start by getting these photos off the wall. I think they're just glued up there. Just gonna scrape them off with the old handy drywall putty knife. Oh, brother. I mean, props for doing such a thorough job, but yikes. We have a gallon of alcohol, and I heard that might get it off. I like soaked my whole hand in alcohol. I don't know what the point of the glove is anymore. You can't believe everything you read on the internet. So there's still some residue here and there, and we're just gonna sand it off.
Today at the house build, we're going to be installing these big beams here called LVLs, structural beams. Honestly, since we're using manufactured joists, we actually didn't really need these, but they're on the blueprint, so we're going to put them in. Also, we've got this bottom floor pretty much all the way framed out. Here's a closet here. This area I'm walking here is where the staircase is going to be, going to the top floor. There's a pantry right in front of me. We enjoy physical punishment, so we're carrying all of these trusses in by hand. There's a very meticulous layout that we got to put these all in, and this is kind of how we're getting it in here, just bringing it up through this door. There's a lot of other things we had to do at the house today, but here's the progress on how them trusses are coming.
It's 6:30 p.m. I was, just getting ready to enjoy my night, and then I got hit with a juicy job. Somebody accidentally backed into their well pump.
Look at this busted thing. These people, they can't shower, they can't poo, they can't wash their hands.
8 o'clock at night, you already know we're doing shark bite.
Here's me sticking some pipe into the hole. I'm not bad at it, ask your mother. Next, we're slapping some primer on that piece, and then we're gonna glue it with this blue stuff. Here's me holding the pipe for a bit. You gotta hold it in place so it doesn't push out. And there it is in all of its glory-ish. Back out to the house build, we're carrying more trusses up. The joists are pretty long, but we got a plan. We kind of set it back on that tree stump, drag it onto the scaffolding, I run indoors, and then I drag it in from there. You know, when the footage is sped up like this, we kind of look like the Three Stooges, like one of us is about to bump our head or something. And now we just have to repeat this process a bunch of times with all the trusses. Ooh, also my nieces and nephews came to visit. Huh? You know, it kind of sucks. The trusses are down there and we got to carry them all around the house. It's actually a pretty far distance. And now we're finally getting this freaking fridge out of here, and we're going to put it right here where this bookcase is. And you know what? I think we're going to actually take the bookcase. With the wire secured to the back, we're ready to start moving it. Honestly, man, I don't know how we did this.
How did I get this in here?
Ta-da! Magic. It's gonna be so nice not to have this fridge in my office. I swear the compressor on it kicks in at the worst times when I'm like recording audio or a video or something. And look at all this space it cleared up, man. We got so much space to move things and put stuff. Here's me shaking up the paint, and now we've got to start cutting the edges. The worst part of any painting job. You know, rolling's the fun part. All this crap right here, mundane, you know? And I gotta find random stuff to stand on because I can never find my step ladders. I don't know who keeps taking my step ladders. Maybe it's my pops. You know, my pops has always got all the ladders with him, and then me, I'm standing on a bucket like an idiot at jobs, risking my life. But enough about that. The painting's actually going pretty well. We're going for like a half blue, half purple. It's a cool color. You'll see it later. And there is the finished product in all of its glory. Obviously, as it dries up, it's going to look a lot better. Here's another angle from the other side of the room. New day, new job. There's these curtain rods that keep falling out of the wall. So we're just going to go ahead and find some studs to secure them to.
And you know, to test that this is strong enough and not going to pull out, ooh, drywall mud. Look at that. Wow, still strong. Wow. Wow. And in case you still didn't, nah, I'm playing, yo, I ain't that crazy.
Next, we've got 3 light fixtures to replace, and I don't know why today was just not my day. This next clip will show you how my day went. I hate it here. But finally, we got it replaced, and honestly, the other 2 went a lot quicker. That's low-key ugly. Am I missing something?
Whee!
Always clean up your mess, or you're a Muppet. All finished up. We just have to check the lights before we go. There's one working. Obviously, this one's working, and we're just gonna have to check this last one. Also, these curtain rod arms are super sturdy. They're not going anywhere. And since I finished early, I get to go hang out with my wife and kids.
Oh, buddy. Oh.